Ladies and gentlemen, it's no big secret that museums in the Western world are loaded in stolen loot. It doesn't matter what part of the Western world you're in. If they have a museum, they're loaded in stolen loot. So the Smithsonian now have implemented an idea because people are just not going to museums during the pandemic. So they have now set up virtual tours where you can log in to this museum and do a virtual tour of all the stolen goods from the perfect seat in your house. So now you don't even have to go. You can just look online and go through the entire exhibit at your own pace, at your own leisure, until you get through the whole thing. So this story came out November 19th, 2021. It's now possible to visit the Smithsonian's African American History Museum virtually. Anyone who's been to the Smithsonian know that they have nothing but stolen loot. And, they built this African American museum some years ago, and it speaks of, all of the history going all the way back to the 15th century, ladies and gentlemen, to present day. It starts with slavery and freedom. Remember, Trump didn't want to see anything that was sad while he was there. We don't have that kind of history, Trump. Your people make sure that we don't. So we can't just have a happy museum. It's just not realistic. All right. With the launch of a new virtual platform, visitors can now travel on the elevator down to the exhibit without ever leaving their homes. The Searchable Museum, launched Thursday, transforms the artifacts, stories, and interactive experiences of the physical exhibit into a digital platform where museum goers can take it in at their own leisure. So, eventually, the museum plans to bring all of its exhibits online. The next exhibit, Making a Way Out of No Way, will go online this spring. I might actually go out there and check it out since you can go through it virtually. Why not? Right? History, despite its wrenching pain, cannot be unlived. But if faced with courage, need not be lived again. Echoes of Angelou's voice as a video plays showing images of the past 600 years of Black history, while noting quite matches seeing or touching certain artifacts in person. The digital museum will provide an inside look into some previously off limit areas. Visitors can, for the first time, go inside the Point of Pines slave cabin, one of the two remaining slave cabins on Edisto Island, South Carolina, with a 3D virtual tour. Unlike other Smithsonian museums, the so what they're saying is you will be required a timed entry pass to enter into the site almost exclusively since it opened in 2016. You know, I think it's a good concept to have, to look at all of this history, but I never cared for this building design, but I guess that's me. All right, so these tickets are timed, are still free of charge. Oh, well, hell, I'll go out there. I'll get a time ticket. I don't care about that. Um, they can be snapped up pretty quickly. Many tickets for December have already been claimed. During the pandemic, plenty of Smithsonians have followed suit, requiring timed entry passes to avoid overcrowding. The virtual project has new elements like videos podcast, and behind the scenes look at the research behind the exhibits. One section called Lesser Known Stories captures stories that have been largely ignored, and who's responsible for that? hmm Throughout history, like the story of Nathan Nearest Green, the first known black master distiller who who taught Jack Daniels how to make Tennessee whiskey. Yes, we know a black man came up with that. Look at how it tastes. Look at how many people like it. Of course, that came from a black man. Or the story of the largest known mass suicide of enslaved people. I did a video on that actually. Some of you may remember. An act of resistance at Igbo Landing, and that's how you know they know who we are. Okay, Igbo, come on now. They know who we are. They can keep sitting around acting all brand new if they like. This ongoing project provides a chance for Americans to realize our shared past, bringing the unique museum experience to their home and on their phones. Kevin Young, the museum's director, said in a press release, allowing the public to virtually revisit the originating struggle for American freedom in the Slavery and Freedom exhibition reminds us of the centrality of the African American journey to the American experience, a story of triumph, resilience, and joy over the centuries. The site will also include links to related content elsewhere online, like a time lapse video of more than 31,000 slave ships during the transatlantic slave trade between 1514 and 1860. This is just the start, Young told the Washington Post. We're looking right now at phase two and stories we can tell next. So, I mean, look, it's a virtual tour. You just got to get a time ticket online. The time tickets are free. Hey, why not look? Especially if you have not ever gotten a chance to go to the museum. This will give you an opportunity to view it just virtually. I would like to see it, to be honest with you. Although they said the time tickets are gone for December, that's okay. I'll try to get one for January. That's not a problem. But y'all, please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.